SAT prep as a group, very beneficial. Here's how to do it best. We at Ivy Bound have 3 modes for delivering great learning: class, private tutoring, and what we call group, epitomized by the form your own group, where the parent of a student who's going to be studying for, say, the ACT gathers 4, 5, 6 other students on the same schedule and get together. They have a better opportunity to learn than an ordinary class attendee has, because they'll be learning with peers who are selected by the parent. Okay? You're not going to select the kid who's not into it. You're not going to select kids who are very distant in abilities, either way too high or way too low. They can go to a different group. Your group is your daughter's friends or teammates or classmates. Your group might be extended family members who might be doing the same thing. You're going to be able to choose the schedule. You have a good chance of choosing who the tutor is. Call Ivy Bound well enough in advance, and we can line up that younger instructor or older instructor. You want a male, you want a female, you want a former athlete. We've got lots of those. You want a nerd. I don't say that in bad terms. We have lots of those. All effective tutors that will be especially effective for your selected group. Now, the COVID era warning. Groups that you are already familiar with enough that you're convening with them now. The church group, the soccer team that is actually back in practice. That would be an acceptable group because they are already comfortable enough with even more physical activity, even more closeness than what your class is going to entail. But people who are more remote than that, they need to be signing a waiver if you're going to bring them to you. And even offering a waiver is a tough thing to do with other parents. Our suggestion is this probably deserves to be an online group. Look at one advantage of an online group. It could be a much more extended group. This could extend to cousin Natalie, who's on the other coast of the country, but also needs test prep like your daughter. This could extend to the kid you're buddies with from camp, but you live 2 states away now. Well, now you could be back together, learning in the same group, meeting online. We've had parents who formed face-to-face groups in the past asking about, hey, can you do this with my younger child? And my answer is almost always going to be yes, but online. Gathering people in your home is just rife with problems from the very outset. It's hard to ask another parent to sign a waiver, okay? We've got one for you. It's only 4 sentences. But just putting that in front of a neighbor, that's kind of dicey. And should something bad happen, the neighbor may be suing you or your insurance company because you said you were going to keep the sink clean, and my kid's in the hospital now because we think she contracted it because your younger child didn't clean up after herself. You don't want that from a stranger or a neighbor who you're friends with. If somebody wants to be in your group and insists on bringing a mask, don't let them in. Because that's a person who perceives, rightly or wrongly, that's a person who perceives that there could be trouble if not adhered to strictly in your home. And you can't promise strict adherence. So don't try. Recognize that our group tutoring, when done online, is really effective. We get great scores for our kids. As you're hearing me now, you are able to hear. You might be seeing me now as well. You're able to see, and you're going to see it maskless. You see the expressions of the tutor. There's every reason to have a tutor. The one thing we can't do is touch your materials, and we wouldn't want to anyway. So consider the online version of Group. Group saves money, makes it kind of enjoyable for kids before or after. They can shoot baskets or do things that they want. If it's on video, then they can convene on video. Group has the advantage of economizing and in an enjoyable way for your kid. We look to do both at all times. Economize if possible. Make it enjoyable if possible. But our basic mission, teach to the test really well. We want your kid to crush the test when it comes around. I look forward to helping. I am Mark Greenstein. Hope this is helpful here.